Gucci. Flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. Gucci. Flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. Gucci. Flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. I say Gucci flip-flops. 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 You know what it is. Gucci flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops. 3, 4. Oof. Oh, damn.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Come on,
And he'll
man.
get this away into the icy winter air.
Better not. Oh, that ball better not.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go. Hey. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear me, you know.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a holiday.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1 at the 12-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose.
Bro, what is that?
It's out. Fumble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good.
You can hear me.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drop.
Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brandon Cooks with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
His kick
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Patriots 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
No.
And he's free going down the left side.
I messed up my
face. And he's in. Touchdown.
Oh, no.
Patriots.
That's tragic.
Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Patriots Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
13.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been.
Oh, and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's what I wanted.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
He's letting it fly for Cooks, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Glasses are always ready to go.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They go play action now. Wilson. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house.
I hope the real-life Patriots draft that.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Can y'all hear me? Like, can somebody type in the chat if they can hear me or not?
This carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
The boy's showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Extra point is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Buccaneers 28, Patriots 16. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, that we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down there, a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson.
Oh, got it.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55. It's our time. 55 is my guy, 55. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Darren Waller, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Patriots 23.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I like 5 yards. Bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. I want to bust down. Pick it up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially the second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
We'll take that.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This could be a big play.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Great read, man.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Buying time to his left. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
His hands.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off play action. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Garoppolo now. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Man coverage, man coverage.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
No.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but just show them a lot of different looks. And they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Wilson steps away to his left.
Get him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? It also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me
Give me
right
that
now.
ball back.
Everybody knows at home that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
1-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself, right?
I'm trying to use your playmaker. It's not doing it.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
I can't believe I only have 4 completions
there, but at least it does get him to fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
That's taken on the 25.
Very
nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Wilson off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. Wilson on the move to his left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. Caught right side.
He held on
It's
to that.
Jeffrey.
Kind of surprising.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big run that time by Henry. 66 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point,
Listen,
right?
man, you know exactly what I'm doing.
Gain some yardage and put the...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Derrick Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Blankenship out for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Patriots 23. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Operating from the gun. Wilson and Waller taking it in over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
3-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. To throw again is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Okay.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
First down, Buccaneers.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
At the 18-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Justin Houston, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. On the intercept, Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4,